Today we're actually going to go ahead and talk about the Texas lottery, that 83.5 or $83 million lotto ticket for Texas Lotto with the extra that I really wanted. And essentially how you had DraftKings who ended up winning it. How does that work? Oh yeah, I got a video for it. But before I get to the video, I'm actually going to go ahead and read this little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and watch the video. This is Office of the Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Recently, there have been many questions raised about the integrity of the Texas lottery. Last night, an $83 million winning ticket was sold in Austin. Turns out the retail establishment that sold the winning ticket in front of the store was owned by a courier service that purchased the ticket behind the wall of in the back of the store. I decided to go out and investigate for myself. So what he means by that is this: in Texas, so I'm from Illinois, so you could buy tickets online from Illinois Lottery. Okay. So you can actually go ahead and buy it online. They have an app. I mean, obviously go to a gas station. That's what you want to do. But if you were lazy like me, you go ahead and just go ahead and buy it online. All right. So they have the Texas Lottery app, official app, and then boom, 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 you go ahead and buy it. Texas does not allow that. They do not. They have third party services. So you would have like, I think it's like onlinelottery.com or lottery.com. And then they got these other little lottery places that you can go to if you don't, which I don't, I feel like this. If you're going to go to one of these places in person, you might as well just go to the gas station and let them check you out. But whatever. If you, for whatever the reason, don't want to do that, you can do that. Or if you're like, okay, I'm just not going to be going out, but I do want a lotto ticket, that's when you would then just go ahead and use a courier service if that's what you do. I don't want to do that because that's not official. Okay, that's a whole third party thing. But you could use a courier service. So they'll purchase, so you purchase it and then they'll physically like redeem it for you and get the physical ticket. Okay. And then somehow, some way they give it to you. Okay. So that's how that whole thing works. Let's now watch this video.
So this is the location of Winner's Corner, where someone won $83 million on a Texas lottery ticket. And I had a question because Winner's Corner is also affiliated with a courier service who purchased the ticket. It's Jack Pocket is the name of the courier service. Winner's Corner is the name of the retail outlet. Both affiliated or owned by DraftKings. It looked like your normal place you buy lottery tickets. It is supposed to be a commercial establishment that sells everything. You have to sell something. Well, it looks like they sell some games.
Mark.
Hey, Mark, nice to meet you. Are you the manager?
I am the manager here.
So help me understand, because we're looking at the lottery now in the legislature because they're up for sunset, which means they have to be renewed. So you sold an $83 million ticket yesterday. Was that through a courier?
Yes.
It was through a courier. Okay. And did the courier buy lots of tickets? Bring lots of tickets, or
they don't
one?
give us individual details. We just process tickets here.
But did you process a lot from him? Were you here?
I don't know. They don't tell us customer information or anything like that.
Okay.
They don't let us give out any information. I do have a media contact for y'all.
Okay,
if you
well,
would like to reach out to them.
A lawyer will probably be better, but we'll see. But anyway, my question is, so how do you know it was a courier then?
We are a courier.
You're a courier?
Yes.
So the courier owns the store? The gentleman we met behind the counter was just doing his job, but he said he couldn't answer any more questions unless we talked to their attorney. After about 10 minutes, I did talk to one of the attorneys.
Winner's Corner is a licensed retailer by the Lottery Commission, and Jack Pocket, who is my client, is the courier service, and they take the orders and then purchase from Winner's Corner. I don't know if they purchase from other retailers, but they are a licensed retailer by the Lottery Commission.
But do you see, Jay, an issue? And as you know, as a lawyer, you all are up for sunset. I mean, you aren't up for sunset, but the Lottery Commission is. Do you not see an issue where the public might lose confidence if the if the courier service somehow happened at this one location in the entire state of Texas, sold an $83 million winning ticket, and they also own the location that printed the ticket?
They bought the ticket on behalf of the individual that won.
Right.
And that's just, I do understand the concern.
To conclude, DraftKings bought Jack Pocket. Jack Pocket owns the retail, and Jack Pocket is the courier. And it just so happens, and coincidences happen, strange things happen all the time, but a winning ticket, one of the biggest lottery prizes ever, was sold at this store to a courier for $83 million.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, you know that the intent of the law, when it was passed, the lottery law, it was to be a commercial location, selling a lot of products. Your typical stop and go store. Well, this just sells games. They sell games and lottery tickets. Do you think that meets the letter of the law or the spirit of the law?
That's a tough one, because I agree with you, Lieutenant Governor, that it is, the law requires a retailer to sell multiple things.
As you can see on the wall, there is the license from the Lottery Commission for Winner's Corner and the sales tax permit for both the courier service, Jack Pocket, and Winner's Corner, the retail outlet. So I finally did get in the back of the house. They wouldn't let us take any photographs or video or ask anyone any questions, but there were terminal after terminal after terminal after terminal, many, many more terminals than you would ever see in the normal place that you buy lottery tickets. So there's a lot of questions, and there are a lot of answers that we need, because the bottom line is, if people are going to have confidence in the lottery, we have to be sure that no one has an advantage. And again, we're not suggesting anything illegal, but this is not the way the lottery was designed to operate. It was designed to operate by someone coming into a store, giving someone cash, and getting a ticket back. Not for machines behind walls, and not from a courier service and a retailer all being connected. And so when someone wins a ticket here for $83 million, it makes everyone ask a lot of questions. And this isn't the first time something like this has happened. After we left the shop and came back to the Capitol, I began thinking, you might say, well, why hasn't the legislature done something about these courier services and these retail units all being together? Because it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't look right. Well, we did. Last session, the Texas Senate, Senator Bob Hall passed a bill 29-2. That's about as bipartisan as you can get with support, to ban courier services. We sent it to the House, and it died. It's time we take a deep look at these courier services and these retail units, especially when they're owned by the same company, because you deserve to know when you buy a lottery ticket that you can trust that everything is on the up and up and fair.
Here's the thing in regards to that. So when you go and get lottery, the typical place is obviously like a gas station. Like he said, it's supposed to be a place where you could get multiple things. He's like, all that's here are games. He said, we go in the back, and of course you can't, they don't want to show you, but there's a whole bunch of terminals, which means there's a whole bunch of machines to go and print out tickets. So what ended up happening, this is all DraftKings that owns this. What ended up happening was they're like, okay, I need X million numbers to match for this. Okay. So what do I do? Well, let's just have the computer algorithm figure out how many millions of numbers, 100,000s of combinations that needs to be done. And boom, we'll have them just printing here nonstop. Because now the pot is at such a high number. I mean, it's too good. So we'll just have it printing here nonstop. That's what's going on in the back. You and your little lousy $2 is buying a Texas Lotto with the extra. And you're hoping to get something. Meanwhile, they got a whole bunch of combinations, so they're guaranteed to get something in the back. Even we just need one ticket. We're guaranteed to get it instantly. That's not right. I also think there's a lot of things about Texas that I don't like, but I also think that, you have a Texas Lotto app. Why not just let people buy it online? Why do we have to do this extra BS of even having courier services. And then the fact that he said we got it to the house, we got it, bipartisan voted on. But then once we got it to the house, it was like, nah, later for that. We don't need that. Why? Why would you say that? And that's the thing when I go and look at all this kind of stuff. What the heck? You guys are just allowing businesses, to just print nonstop in the back? No, it's supposed to be everything is done in the front. There's nothing going on in the back. Everything's done in the front, whatever it is. That means you and your numbers. There's no sitting electronic. No, you and your numbers. That means one person's going to be sitting there for, you going to be there for a while. You got 2 days to figure it out. Unless you start it and you try to get like a Monday draw or something like that. Okay. But you got like really 2 days to figure it out. And that's it. But if you can't go and get it figured out, that's on you, man. But that's the thing. You make it unfair when you go and do something like that. But that's the thing. You go and look at it and it's like, it's supposed to be, like he said, as simple as just going in, here's my money, here's my numbers, or if you do a quick pick, boom. But then now you're having something like this. So all the money, now DraftKings just got $83 million. Now you may say, well, because of taxes. Okay, they'll take their initial cut, but I'm sure they don't pay taxes, or income taxes for business. So, now they got everything else. How was that fair? But let's go ahead and look at some of these comments. So I'm more concerned with why it took over 7 months at 3 drawings per week for someone to win. That's why a jackpot was so large. There used to be a winner every 1 to 4 weeks. For a few million at a time. What's the point of playing games if it's only going to be 2 to 5 winners a year? That's also another thing. So of course, people win. People will win, smaller prizes, of course. But that's the big thing about it, where these jackpots are getting up so high. Like, what was it? Was it Powerball? I know it was Mega for one. One was Powerball, one was Mega. Well, they got up to $1 billion. Someone the one dude in California, in his house, he bought that expensive house on the side of a landslide, really. And it just, on the side of a mountain, it just slid down. Then it was someone in Maine or Oregon. I think it was Maine. They won. Someone won a big one in Illinois. I don't think it wasn't $1 billion one, but they did win a big one. But when you go and look at these, it's like, dang, y'all, what is going on? Why are they getting up so high? Oh, that's why. Because what they end up doing is this. You could have a winning ticket. This is my winning ticket. The computer says, no, not in my house, right? So what these people have to do, that usually gas station owners, or people in the gas station, every day they have to, except for Sundays, but they have to then go and give the numbers in. Okay, so all the tickets that were printed out, whether they were your own tickets or not, it's all in the system, and they have to now submit it at the end of the day before the drawing takes place. The computer then, oh, no one won. Oh, that one could have been a winner. Let's go and change it to a 3. No one won. And then you don't win anything. And then they just keep, so it's all deliberate. Okay, let's keep real. So they just keep getting it higher and higher and higher and higher. And then now you have DraftKings. It's like, oh, all right, let's do computer magic. Let's see how many tickets we need to buy. And let's just print them all out nonstop. Because to get that many tickets, you had to be printed out. And the guy, he said, Dan Patrick said, there's lines of machines. But you just don't see that. So that makes people be like, why do I want to participate in this? Why do I want to partake in something like this if this is how you guys are going to be doing it? Because at the end of the day, people are hoping to win a dream. That's really what it comes down to, where people are hoping, oh, this could be my chance. I could finally pay off my medical bills. I could finally help out my family. I could finally be debt free. I could finally pay off this house, pay off this car. Oh, I could go on a nice vacation after I pay off all my debt. Oh, I could go and save some money. Oh, put all this over here, invest it, and boom, boom, boom. I could do some real estate, or I could do whatever my passion is. And then y'all say, nope, we ain't allowing that. But let's go ahead and continue. I think a part of it is confusing. It sounds like they're saying the courier has the winning ticket before. Sorry, let me go click on it. This person said, I think part of it is confusing. It sounds like you're saying the courier has the winning ticket after buying it for themselves. What they're actually saying is someone went online, bought the tickets, the service bought it at some store, and delivered the ticket to the person who bought it in my tracking. Both are true. DraftKings bought the ticket through a courier that they own, which is Jackpot, at the store Winner Circle, which is also affiliated with DraftKings. They own it. Parent company using two affiliate companies' idea is to buy X million tickets using the algorithm-based data win big. And that's really what it is. You're just, you use whatever the algorithm said. Okay, boom, let's go and buy, if it says you got to buy 1.18 or 1.08 tickets, you're going to go and buy 1.08 tickets. Now you may say, oh man, well, if you like round it up, that's like what, a little over $2 million. Whoo, that's a lot. But your payout is 83. I mean, if you had the money, that's the move. But you can only get that kind of stuff accomplished when you have this kind of stuff going on, which is not what needs to be going on. That's not what should be happening. Texas needs the Doge team to look into the courier service in Texas. $83 million lottery ticket in Austin. Couriers are doing some shady mess. This is fishy, too fishy. Of course, the Texas House failed to pass the bill. Of course, so much corruption. It's absolutely ridiculous. I stopped playing the lottery when y'all allow winners to be anonymous while claiming their prize. Now, with that, I agree with being anonymous, okay? Unless you're a corporation. Because you can file under a corporation, okay? Because I feel like corporations just get too much assistance and too much slack. But I am for it because you have people who would rather go after their neighbor. Like, let's say they want to commit a crime. They'd rather go after their neighbor than go after someone who actually has money, right? Like a celebrity or something like that. So all they got to do is see you on the news, be like, ooh, wait, hold up. Alex, did she just, wait, hold up. Alex won $5 million, y'all, and she live over here? Oh, get the mask on and ready for action. And I'm going to take her car, too. You know what I mean? So I see why it would behoove you to be anonymous, because you just got people who are snakes. You know what I mean? Like there was this one lady. She wants some money, and I think she told her husband, and her husband ended up trying to hire like some Ray hitman. These are all white people. And like, like a Ray hitman or something to try to kill her. And she ended up dying, but she was like, what the heck? Found out it was her husband trying to take that money. We had other instances of just greed where, this one's so dumb. Black lady, she won. I mean, it was a ridiculous amount. I'm not talking about like 83 million. I'm talking about it was higher than that, like over 100 million, something like that. This lady went, her Ray boyfriend was in and out of jail. He had a bail that was, this bail was ridiculous. It was like, it was ridiculous. But he had this high bail. She went and bailed him out. And bailed him out multiple times too, by the way. So, whatever. Because then she was talking about how she was going broke or something. She donated $1 million to her church. The church took her to court and said no. She said she was going to give us $2 million. She was supposed to give us $2 million, judge. Judge granted her to give them $2 million when she was only going to give them one. You supposed to be the church. Then she had, and this is something you always hear, blah, blah. Oh, my throat hurt. I need about $10,000. Another person, oh, my wrist hurt. Oh, it was so tender. Yeah, my bill is gonna be about $50,000. You got cousins you ain't even talked to in 10 years, a decade. Hey Alex, how you doing, girl? How'd you get my number? Oh, I just got it from your mom. So, my dog ran away and I really need another one. This dog, I love him so much, and it's just it's gonna cost you about $200,000. I mean, if you could just give that to me at I mean, people. I'm telling you, people. I've heard people make up so many stories. They will make up these crazy stories where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know what. Oh, what? Oh, for whatever will I do? You know, just ridiculous. People would just make up silly things just to try to get some money out of you. People you ain't talked to in years reaching out to you on Facebook. Hey, big head, how's it going? Fine. What's going on? I ain't talked to you in 15 years. What's going on? What's happening? What's up? Well, I just wanted to see how you doing, girl. You seem really nice. And some of these people, they ain't gonna do it like the first week. They'll probably wait like a week, like next week. They'll wait, and then they'll be like, hey. And they'll seem all nice and pleasantries. And then that's when they, oh man, I can't believe it. My car just got totaled 3 minutes ago. I think it's gonna be about 500,000. Can I get some? So that's the thing. In terms of being anonymous, I'm 100% for it, because people, they'll try to take all your money. They'll take all your money and they won't care, because it's just gonna be on to the next one. But y'all, let's go ahead and end this video. Let me know what you all think about this story. Tragic. Man, if only I won that money, y'all. I mean, 83 million. 83 million, y'all. 83. Shoot. I won 83. I'm moving. I'm gonna get that Toyota Crown. We're just talking now. The video's over. But I would get that Toyota Crown. But I want it with that red and black exterior, mostly red, and then they got like the black trim, the hybrid. Because I already got a gas vehicle. I got a Elantra, but I don't know. I would like a hybrid. I think that would be interesting to drive, and it's a little bit bigger. So I would do that. Then I'll get a bigger house. I want something that has a basement, the main floor, and then the and yeah, y'all, I waxed my pits. And then like a upper story, because I like being up on top, because my childhood home, it's like you walk in and like they have like a little, you put your shoes down, whatever. But you either go downstairs or upstairs. There's no like you could just walk around. It's literally downstairs or upstairs, and that's it. And I stayed upstairs, so I don't know. I think that's probably why I like being upstairs. But I would do that. So get one that has like basement, main, and then up. My up would be okay. It'll be extra. I have my little white pillows. I like this couch, honestly. This couch is comfortable too. But if not this, then like a dark gray or something like that. And I want a Chase lounge. And it has to have the recliner. Okay. I need to go down. Okay. Then I'll have like I want like a nice shelving where you like have alcohol, like so I can have like my little different things. When you just want like a little drink here and there. I'll have like 10 different types, and they're all just like laid down, laid up there and everything, in my little triple sec, and then my little it's not Grand Marnier, but my other liqueur. It's the orange one that I got. It's like this big. It's slim body orange. Then I will have like upstairs be like a music room as well. I have a pool table. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I have a pool table because I want to learn how to play pool. I'll have a music room. Get my flute untarnished. Get it cleaned up and everything, nice and sparkly. Buy a piccolo. And buy a marimba. and then get on that because I haven't played that since I was 17. Um, but yeah, I'll do that. That's really the big thing, and then just take a vacation, you know. That's really what I would do in all realness. In terms of like tangible stuff, outside of that stuff I mentioned, I have everything I really want. So, there's really nothing else outside of that in particular. But yeah, then I'll just go in, chill out, and yeah, I have some other like actual goals. Of course, I want to help out my family. That's a given. My family, my loved ones, help them out. They're gonna be taken care of. That's a given. But yeah, that's what I would do. And then I want to do like for like homeless people. I want to have like little gift bags, like with my handmade soap, and then get like little cloths, like washcloths and stuff like that. Have that kind of stuff going on, and do that probably once a month, where I'm not giving out like 25 bags. I'm giving out like 200, 300 bags. Okay. um do that. Whatever is left over, send it over to the shelter, women's shelter, get all that kind of stuff. I would do that. I think that would be fun, honestly, to give back, and not just oh, it's just my money and I would just give back and help out. I would do that. And and depending on how big of a win it is, like if it's like a big win, like a Powerball, you won like $100 million, something like that. I'll probably try looking into I'll probably try to look into like what are those homes called? Oh, tiny homes, like little tiny homes, like a little tiny home community kind of thing. Or because a lot of these malls are closing, buy a mall. Y'all, I know it's crazy, but okay, I'm thinking like buy a mall and turn it into like a homeless center, rehabilitation, career center. So hear me out. You have the mall. You got the different stores. You have to rezone it, of course, so that people could actually live in there. But you rezone it for that. You have certain little stores, not stores any longer, where you'll go ahead and have like bedding. Like this is where people can stay. People who are homeless or just, they're struggling, whatever the case may be. Whatever your personal business, I don't care. But this would be there for you. And then you could go up in there. But then you're going to have rehabilitation centers. So that's where you're going to get, and my major public health communication, my major public health, I got bachelor's in science and community health. Okay. So I want public health people there. And we're going to figure out like, okay, how can we help to not, I don't want to just put a band-aid like, oh, you just come here. I want you guys to not even have to be in this situation. So we're going to figure that out. We're going to also have a career center. So you're going to be helping, working with people who are in education as well. And if you do need to learn like how to learn, how to read and, write and stuff like that, we're going to have that a part of the career center as well. I will also that is majority of it. But then you have like the other half or whatever, where the other half of the mall would be like a not like a it'd be like a little mini classrooms for people to like homeschool, because homeschooling isn't just you're at home, your mom teaching you. There are some people who have programs where they're homeschooled, but they're with like 5 other people, you know what I mean, and that's just their homeschooling, but they go to another location. That would be cool. You do that, and then, you could kind of recoup some of this money too. Of course, you'll be getting federal grants and stuff like that, but if they're still available. But that would be a really cool idea to do on like the other half, okay? But you're going to market like, okay, this is education. This is, for, like a shelter kind of thing as well. That would be cool. Make it like a multi-purpose kind of thing. That would be really cool. That's what I would do, honestly, to help with the education, because at the end of the day, not everyone learns the same way. So you would have someone who, like me, I remember when I was in 6th grade, I was struggling a little bit, but I got it. And then seventh grade, for over half a semester, we were regurgitating what I learned in sixth grade. I'm like, all right, now I could have skipped seventh grade. I mean, I could have skipped this. Okay, if I knew about all that kind of stuff, I could have really skipped it. So you could learn. They could learn at their own pace with all that. That's what I would do, man. Get y'all going up in there. Okay, we're gonna try to get you college ready or whatever it is, your trade school, whatever the case may be. Get all that kind of stuff going. Shoot, forget it. Okay, I definitely would love to have that. Just the big idea of having both. For homeless people, helping you get a job, helping you develop skills. Okay, as well, career service and overall appearance. I'll probably even have like a fashion person where or maybe not a fashion person, but maybe like a barber in there or something like that. That's what I would like to have, is like a barber on hand. But you get paid by the institution, Alex, Corporation Limited. You'll get paid by me, and I'll get you. You ain't gotta worry about that, okay? You get a steady pay, whatever. But you're gonna be cutting hair, okay? For the men or women who want the shortcuts, and then we'll have a stylist as well for the women as well. And then over there, y'all, if I got some money, like some big money, you can't do all that with $1 million. After I pay off my debt, give my family some money, my loved ones money, ain't gonna be much left. But if I had like 100 million or even 50 million, that's a little different. Okay, 50 million, I'll have to see how much that mall is. But 100 million, shoot. Okay, that will be the move. That's how I would go about doing it. And yeah, it's just me really just helping out everybody. And then we're going to try to make it so that you're reformed, so you're not going back to that, but yeah, this video is too long right now. It's my last video of the day. I gotta move these videos over, get them edited and all that. So let me know what y'all think about the other stuff I said prior to me just talking down below.